Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be whether if Superman was a mad scientist. Part 2. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Also share this video with your friends if they like My Hero Academia and will be interested in what would have been if Izuku was a mad scientist. Okay, so you guys picked, and if I'm correct, majority he'll be an anti-villain, an anti-hero. So yeah. Today we're going to try and make that happen. And we're going to start off. Izuku was always studying. In his secret lab, he has made a Hydra. The Hydra is powerful, but yet it follows Izuku's commands. And this just made Izuku smile. Due to some human DNA Izuku put in it, the majority of his body was somewhat human. It has snake-like lower half, a female human upper half, but it was very scary. On its arms, it it had basically four fingers, but that it had no hands. The fingers were more or less other heads. Uh, Actually, I'll just make it two, three heads. Yeah, Hydra arms are basically just more heads. And thanks to another, now I really feel that better. As continuing on, Ezekiel smiled at his creation. Ezekiel mixed a lot of DNA for this basic become, including the fact that he had a python head. Had python DNA mixed with cobra, giving the head of a cobra while the others basically just had normal boa, boa constrictor heads. So Ezekiel wanted a field test. So he unleashed. He grabbed what looked to be a type of grenade. He pulled a pin and threw it to the wall. Purple smoke came out, and Warp Gate appeared. Okay, now get over there. Izuku says as he as the snake follows his orders and goes in. Where Izuku sent it was basically a Yakuza run town in Japan. Little Heroes corrupted as well. So it was a perfect place for field tests. And it worked. This monster Izuku created was powerful. Within 15 minutes, it destroyed the town. Yet, it never harmed any innocent ones. Only destruction was that to capture Yakuza, or anyone to see, or anyone that was corrupted or evil. Izuku smiled at this. But he needed another creature, and wondered what he could make. He looked through all his books of mythology until he found one, Scylla. So he got to work. With under a month, Izuku collected DNA from an octopus, a very bubbly blue-haired woman that seemed to be from UA, and then some fish DNA. In fact, he, was, he also got some DNA from the water heroes. Oh, and by the way, by this time Izuku is 14 and is almost ready to basically get going. Izuku smiled at this. He started putting everything together and put it inside an ostrich, but he was about to. He thought for a moment. Then, then broke open the ostrich egg and put everything into a balloon. Easy to put the DNA into the balloon. Then he put a tube inside the balloon and strapped the ends of the balloon to basically strap it so it doesn't go away. He then puts it in the incubator. Small. Within a month, as Izuku started perfecting his technology, is limited of that one. Within a month, Izuku created a monster, another one. Izuku smiled as he opens up the balloon, and out was a little baby. The baby was very monstrous in looks. It looked half fish, half octopus on its lower half, and half human. Izuku smiled at it. Izuku got DNA from three people who looked like octopuses. But to make sure it was accurate to mythology, he got the female one. You guys don't know. It was from Asuri. The three octopuses from Asuri's. So yeah, Izuku smiled. And within a week, it grew up fast. It had enhanced learning capability as well as high specs. But one that was a lesson. It also had the quark wave motion, but mixed with some water, a water quark, she can generate water at will and shoot it out in spirals. So yeah, Izuku sent it into the waters where it started attacking boats that were big. Started attacking boats, but not in Japan. Within a few days, it was able. Well, basically within 3 hours, the beast literally went into North Korea, as well as the China waters. Its quirk was water absorption. It absorbs water and uses it. basically manipulate the water within it. Within no time, it was big. It was 82 feet tall, the same height as Gigantomachia in manga, and it was monstrous. Izuku named the quirk that it got as Neptune, smiling at it. Within a week, it had destroyed 30% of the North Korean Navy, if they have one, and a few hundred, as well as Russia and China's navy. Izuku smiled at it. Izuku thought for a minute and gave him a title that had the stroke of fear towards those in the villainous underworld, the father of monsters. Izuku wore a potato sack as a mask as he gave his speeches live. He calls himself the father of monsters, an anti-hero, a vigilante, saying that I am strongest villain against villains. My children, Scylla and Hydra, are the ones to speak. You stroke of villainy throughout the world, Izuku says. And with that, I'm going to end it for today. Who is welcome, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.